Hi everybody, it's Britt here from Brit's Soul, and in this video I want to talk about what it means to have your North Node in Capricorn. And I'm going to do it very cozy and cuddled up in this blanket because when we have the North Node in Capricorn, we have the South Node in Cancer. And the North and the South Node are always opposite each other, and the South Node is the pattern that we are kind of growing out of in this lifetime. It's where we're really comfortable and naturally good at, and we can use some of these qualities as our natural gifts. But at the same time, we need to grow into our North Node in order to become fulfilled and have purpose in life. It's really our soul's calling. And with the South Node in Cancer, we are very connected with what is homey and comfortable and what feels safe. And ultimately where we're going, I'm way too hot with this blanket on, but ultimately where we're going is into a more empowered territory where we are not controlled by our feelings, where we feel in control of our life, where we feel master of our life, maybe where we feel like we are really the boss of our own life or the boss of our own work, or we're just really strong and solid in our boundaries and we do not get swept away into the realms of feelings and emotions and feeling sorry for ourselves. But with the South Node in Cancer, this is not always the easiest task. And deeply ingrained in these people is like this responding to the world as an infant, as a baby. These people are big, cute, sweet, cuddly, crybaby babies on some level, okay? And I mean, they're not always even gonna show that to everybody. It's a deep part of them. And there can also be this negative quality of responding to life like I am a victim, or like looking at it like they have no power, they're just this baby, and they're always constantly like seeking a parent figure to like mother them again and reparent them almost in a sense, because quite likely there was something in the childhood that maybe was traumatic or didn't quite do it for them. They didn't quite receive the adequate parenting that they needed in order to become an adult. And they can stay kind of in this infant state throughout their life, or they can go back and forth on this. Like what I find with the North and South nodes is always that opposition in the natal chart is very prominent in their lives, and we can often flip-flop on it. So sometimes they're going to act like a big baby, and sometimes they're going to act like so boss, so like I'm in control of my life, I'm owning shit, like I don't need you, I don't care about your feelings, I don't even care about my feelings, I don't even have feelings, so like all I care about is my career and my calling. And they can go into that too. They can literally go all out towards the North Node, which is not necessarily bad, but it's about having a balance, okay? And men with this placement can really want to become a father, and that can be part of the quality that they're developing, is this like being a father to themselves, to the world, but then potentially to their own children as well. And women are really looking for a father figure, and often they feel like they didn't receive adequate support from their dad with this placement, and they're growing into like becoming their own dad as well, like their inner parent. And I would really recommend with people with these nodes to do some inner child work, okay? Like just Google inner child work, get some books on it. I have a really good book. It's called Inner Bonding, and I forget who the author is, but it's about inner child stuff and healing those issues of whatever it was that did happen in your childhood, healing that so that you can move more solidly forward in the direction of your dreams, knowing that you are in control of your life. You deserve to have what you want. You deserve to achieve those goals that you're wanting to achieve. Because what can often happen, this is just what I've noticed with this placement, is that these people like have really amazing high goals and dreams, and want to achieve stuff and really like are focused on it, but then they always like hold them back with these feelings of like, well, I can't do it, or I'm a victim, or I'm powerless, or oh, I'll do it, but you know, I have to take care of my boyfriend or my husband or my family, and they're holding me back, and now I'm never gonna do those things. And like they can be in this cycle of like having that North Node purpose, but then they just block themselves with either their emotions, like, oh, I can't do it because I'm having an emotional breakdown, or I can't do it because my childhood wasn't good, or I can't do it because I have to take care of someone else, right? But all of these are only beliefs, and beliefs can be changed. Okay, and I just really want to let you people with North Node and Capricorn know that nothing is like solid. Like, you can change your childhood. You can reparent yourself. You don't have to live your whole life as a victim because you feel too overly sensitive to take action on anything, or like you don't have to hold yourself back anymore. You can move forward and be safe and feel freedom in that. What else about these people? And then when they really do get going, they achieve like amazing things. They move mountains. Like, they are so respected. And the reason for this too is that they're very good with the public, actually. And the reason for this is that the South Node in Cancer is very nurturing and very caring, and they do genuinely care about people. And like, these are the kind of people that like remember your birthday and like actually pay attention to you when you're talking, and like bring you food and water and like give you hugs, and like they're very comfortable in that Cancerian role of mothering people. And then so if they use that wonderful quality that they have of this nurturing, this warmth that they can have when they're not feeling sorry for themselves, and then they go towards their North Node, everybody's gonna like them, because like once they have found that balance, they can actually be the nicest people and then rise to the top and be the success of their North Node, and people will really respect them and look up to them because they don't feel like they're just totally all Capricorn, like, oh, this person doesn't understand me or even hear about my feelings, but they can feel like, wow, this person is up there in their successful place, but I can actually relate to them as a human being, and I feel like mothered by them. I feel heard. I feel safe. So this can really be the key to their success, is when they use that South Node in a positive way. Once they have purpose in their life, then they can really move mountains, and people will really like them and look up to them. But yeah, it's really important to not get stuck in those shitty feelings of feeling like everything's out of control, or feeling like you're not in control of your emotions, or being overly clinging too. Like, it's almost like they don't want to grow. They want you to do it for them. Like, and what they're learning is that they can do everything themselves. And they are strong, and they don't have to be babied, and they can move forward in life and do like amazing things. So it's really about developing that strength in themselves, that personal power, but it might require some healing of old childhood wounds and reparenting themselves, inner child work, stuff like that would be really beneficial. And also, like, their first instinct, they could feel like they want to start a family and do all that, and that's fine. Of course, you can have what you want, but it might actually be beneficial, like, even if, like, let's say you're a single stay-at-home mom and you have this placement or something, at some point in your life, you might want to start a business, or, you know, go into this boss lady role of maybe teaching other people in your family how to overcome what you've overcome. Like, don't just stick around the home and family if you have this placement, because you are capable of so much more, and like, you're meant to become like this leader person that other people look up to. So, but I mean, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not like bossing anybody around, but I'm just saying, obviously, with your North Node in Capricorn, you have this potential to be this amazing boss in control of your life, guiding people, authority. Like, this is you. Step into that, okay? So I hope that's made some sense. I love you guys, and I am here because I want you to fulfill your soul's purpose. And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I offer private coaching, and I also do astrology readings and healing sessions. Go to my website, www.britneysastrology.com. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.